Hello everyone, and it's time for another product review. So this time it's the Silk Next Milk Whole, and I have the Silk Next Milk 2%, so I'm going to do a comparison, but I'm going to open this one first because we've just finished one of the other ones, and I want to see if I can tell the difference even just drinking this on its own, if it is reminiscent of a whole milk. Does it taste will it taste like a richer, fuller milk without even comparing directly to the other one first? So this is made from a mix of oat, coconut, and soy protein isolate. You know, they use a few different kinds of milks to get that dairy flavor, and from the reviews really have been that this is essentially just like dairy milk. It's also a source of vitamin D. Silk beverages have a lower carbon footprint than dairy milk, and enjoy the extra creamy texture and delicious taste of our unique blend of oat and coconut. So it's got mostly oat and coconut, but it does have some soy protein isolate in there. You've got, for every cup, that's what I should probably check. For every cup, you have 100 calories, 8 grams of fat, 6 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 7 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, 1 gram of protein, no cholesterol, 200 milligrams of potassium, 300 milligrams of calcium, 0.3 milligrams of iron, 100 UG of vitamin A, 2 UG of vitamin D, 0.4 milligrams of riboflavin. You have 1 UG of vitamin B12, which is 42% of your daily requirement, and you have 1 milligram of zinc. Let me just compare that to the regular 2% version. Okay, so I have the regular one here, and I had gotten this one. It was 2 for $8, so I still have that, but I found this and I thought, gotta try it. So this has 80 calories, 5 grams of fat, still 7 grams of carbohydrates, a little less saturated fat. Both have the same amount of protein, potassium, calcium. Okay, so the rest of it looks exactly the same. So all like the potassium, iron, vitamin D, yada yada, all looks the same. It's the amount of fat, so it's a little bit obviously less fat in the regular version versus the whole version. So I'm gonna get this open up and I'm gonna taste it. Okay, so let's see the pour. I don't know, it looks like a glass of creamy milk. Let's see. It's hard to tell without a direct comparison if it actually is creamier, perhaps a little bit. First impressions, it's good. Oh, you know me, I want to test if this foams because I found the regular one was foaming, but not foaming as well as it seemed to foam initially. So I'm gonna foam this in for my coffee and see how that is. All right, let's see how this foams. I have my Vava frother here. I'm just going to pour it in. And as I may have said before, you know, some of these plant milks might foam better with like a proper steamer setup. I don't have that. I like the ease of this. I used to have one, but if it foams in here, it makes me happy. So let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see how it worked. Oh, okay. Yes, this has more foam to it than the last batches of the plain Next Milk. And I'd have to go back and look at my video, but I'm sure that the first one I tried foamed nicely and then the other ones didn't seem to. So the full version has got a nice foam on there. Okay, so we are at that point now where we can do a taste test of both of these. I will point out that my daughter felt that the whole one seemed to be more like regular milk. I think she said it tasted just like milk from what she could remember, but oh, what am I doing? This, yeah, one for each of us. So this is the regular. We're gonna just taste them now together, and I guess also, Chloe, I'm gonna see if this foams.
Do you want to cold foam this, Chloe, or just anything?
I prefer the cold foam, but it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
you did cold foam and it worked the last time, right?
Not well.
Okay, but you had mixed it, right? You'd mixed it with something else. Okay, so I'm gonna just do the foam I normally do. So this is the hole. The hole definitely looks creamier as I pour it in. All right, Chloe, come. Which one do you want to taste first? The regular?
I guess so.
All right, so will I. I mean, this
It's good.
really tastes like dairy, honestly, from what I remember. They've cracked the coating with that sort of little aftertaste that dairy used to have, in my mind.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Okay, that's the whole.
Honestly, it tastes really similar.
Well, it is similar.
Maybe that one's a little bit richer.
Yeah, it is supposed to be a little bit. So it's like marginally, it's not like, but I guess that's probably like how 2% to whole, I would always, when I bought milk, either would work for me. It's not like skim. Skim was really horrible in my mind. So it's a little richer. It really just depends what you prefer. This has a bit more calories to it. We're gonna see how the regular foamed, because it foamed well, I think, in the beginning, but subsequent attempts weren't so great, but this did foam well. So, did we check both have about the same? Okay, so it has foamed up, but I can already see
That
it looks weaker. You can see what?
Yeah.
It looks weaker. This is not gonna hold up. I can try pouring it into something. Yeah, this looks like it's. Somebody commented, I think, that they feel that the formulation was slightly different. I think because like it seemed different from the beginning.
You can already tell this.
Yeah, this is not. This is okay, but yeah.
Well, it's not okay.
No. It's got a little. Yeah, this does not foam well. So that's the big difference. If you want something that will foam at least in your regular easy frother like this, unless you have like a steam frother where maybe it foams well, like this does not give a great amount of foam.
I don't feel like the whole one foamed super well for me either, though.
No, but when I did it, I think I did it in the video without you, where you mixed it with the other thing. You didn't do just that.
Not with the whole milk.
Yeah, you did.
That was the regular.
No, it wasn't. To put this question to rest, I foamed the whole milk again. Okay, because my daughter thinks she had tried foaming the whole and it wasn't that great a couple days ago, I'm going to use this. And I know that I'm fairly certain I already have the first part of the video, but we'll test it the same way and see how it turns out. Okay, so I just did the whole one. Yeah, you can 100% see the difference in the thickness of it, right? Like it's definitely thicker than that. Like this is holding, it's holding what little foam it has, but it's barely any foam. So I'm gonna pour this into this. So there's the milk, and there comes the foam. So definitely it foams better. My daughter is thinking maybe because she likes to have cold coffees and she foams it at the colder setting, it's not as good. But this is 100%, well not 100%, probably compared to this, possibly 100% better. It's definitely better. So a foaming coffee, if you don't have like a proper steam foamer that, you know, can work well with lots of milks, the whole is definitely better. Taste is pretty much similar, little richer, but the foaming action on this I prefer. And as someone who enjoys her coffee, you know, works for me. All right, guys, I might enjoy that milk with a bit of the banana bread that I've just made. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so I just even took out the last bit of foam from there. Look at that. You can see the difference. Like this is marginal. The other one's definitely better. Not sure why.